Alright everyone, welcome to the first episode of Age of Empires 4. So I'm going to take you guys through the campaign and later on skirmishes and so on. So I don't know too much about the game. I've played the game completely, but yeah, so we'll, I guess, grow together with the channel and my experience on the game and watch the cutscenes, and I'll comment and get some commentary on it. So yeah, let's enjoy.
But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. So
I guess this is going to be the first part of Age of Empires 4, so I guess it's going to go through the storyline of England and the first 14th, upcoming king that united England. So this is going to be cool. Bit of history.
Thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events.
Yeah, so I've played Age of Empires 2. I haven't played 1. I also have played and have Age of Empires 3. So yeah, I was thinking of bringing Age of Mythology as well. I used to play that a lot when I was much younger. So yeah, this is going to be very cool to see. I think this is one of the best games so far, besides Age of Empires 2, made by Microsoft. So yeah, a lot of detail into this game. I was kind of excited when I found out they were making another Age of Empires 4.
But a storm thwarted his plans.
Or another Age of Empires, sorry.
Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared.
So I guess this takes us to the first part of where the Vikings, obviously, if anyone knows a little bit about history, the Vikings attacking England or early on England. And it looks like the French apparently were looking at attacking as well. I didn't know that.
Defeated the Vikings. Now,
or I guess the French side of the Vikings.
His army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle.
Yeah, this was a very interesting style, how they had basically the visualization when it came to playing the game and how they showed the cinematics.
England itself.
That was a very creative idea. Alright, so the Battle of Hastings, 1066. Alright, Senlac Hill, 1066.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill.
Man.
The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army.
Well, we know who has the high ground, do we?
Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Alright. Let's see if we can win this battle and take over England, make sure they're protected. Alright, so we're going to see what the plan is here. So I guess we can only move these guys right now. Don't know if we're going to win this, but...
First charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
Okay, I mean, we have quite a bit of troops here, but... They do have spearmen ready and some crossbow.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier.
Okay, probably I'm just gonna retreat these guys.
The wall, William called for a retreat.
Yeah, run back, run back. You guys are gonna come charging, that's what we want.
William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation,
yes,
leaving gaps for William to make a move.
Right, now we're gonna corner them. This is exactly what we need. Surround them, look for pockets. I don't want all my units to be straight in the front.
With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation,
yes,
William could pick them off as they charged.
This is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so they have some extra guys here. They get them to defend. Bring these guys to support. So I'm gonna want to make sure first that I get rid of these guys. All with the shields, and then the pikemen are obviously coming.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders.
Okay, same thing.
But
We're gonna go around.
His sharp-eyed archers.
All right, now we can send the archers to come in. Give us backup. We'll just continue shooting them down with the arrows here. Now at least we have the crossbow or the bowmen.
Men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
Okay, definitely want to bring these guys back. We got to protect these guys at all costs. Yeah, our crossbowmen or bowmen really have to come back here. As long as these guys stay in the front, should be okay. I don't want these guys to get attacked from behind. Ooh, no, injured leader. Gotta send at least a couple guys to save our king. Okay, we do have some troops, extra troops coming. We're gonna get our king.
Anglo-Saxon archers
Beautiful.
joined the fray.
Okay, this is the last raid by the looks of it. Looks like we're gonna get our horsemen.
William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
I couldn't imagine these guys back then fighting. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know about this, but we do have the horsemen ready. We're gonna have to get these bowmen down ASAP. Okay, these guys have... Oh, can't actually attack them, which is weird. Kill the enemy spearmen. Okay, so we just gotta kill these guys then. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. Now we can have a full surround. And now we got the horsemen by the looks.
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
Okay. Get rid of these guys now. Okay, now we have the full force. Bring these bowmen up. System here. Getting these guys down.
The Anglo-Saxon
Now these guys are bringing in a heavy punch.
Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
All right, so we just got to get King Harold down. So at least we have the Norsemen on a disarray here. Now we just got to get King Harold, and then that'll be the end of that.
More Norman cavalrymen took to the field.
So it's nice to see, considering, you know, the history of England, and considering we play Anno 1800 and seeing how far England has come, because I believe the bricklaying profession came from England at that time, because I think Europe was mostly a medieval block laying, rocks and so on, boulders. They weren't so much using bricks at their time. Alright, so we are not too far off from getting King Harold, so we do have some extra guys. Let's send these guys in, and then I think I'll be the end of that. These guys can probably take on them. These guys can go on to King Harold.
The last of Harold's men
Alright, so it's our king versus their king.
To lay down their lives to save his.
Alright, let's see which one of the kings is it gonna win. The English king or the Norse king. And by the looks, the English king will win and will reign Kingdom of England. Nice. We have slain King Harold.
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen.
And they will be in retreat
in the confusion,
soon.
Some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic.
Okay, let's center our bowmen. So King Harold is dead, slain by the King of England. And the Norsemen
defeated, the last
now
of
in
the
full
Anglo-Saxon army fled for their
retreat.
lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
And there we go. All right, here we go. The second part.
At the Battle of Hastings,
York.
the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here.
So King Harold
England's south coast
is now
His army
dead.
defeated by William of Normandy.
And William has taken the kingdom.
Was over forever.
London, England.
At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England.
Whoa.
Now he had to secure power across the country.
This is where the unification of England begins.
He began by stamping his mark on the landscape,
Getting rid of
building
all the
cathedrals and
Vikings.
castles at strategic locations.
Wow, that's crazy. That
Nothing
is a lot
like
of
them had been
castles.
seen in England before.
I couldn't imagine the amount of
Reminded the
work it
Anglo-Saxon
went through to
population
sculpt
exactly who was
all
in
these
charge.
blocks. Especially from, you know, boulders and everything at
But
that
not
time,
all were
which is
content with
nuts.
living under Norman rule.
That is
Anglo-Saxon
right.
revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control.
Which is
The
that?
north of England.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders.
Oh, man. That's a stab in the
Together,
back.
they approached Norman-held York,
York.
a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls.
Wow.
But the
That's
walls
interesting.
couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels.
It's crazy to think that
William's new
Rome
kingdom
is basically
was under
before
threat.
all of this
He
happened, so
had to get the city
that's
back
pretty
under Norman
pretty insane.
control. William had no choice but to order his men north.
Man, walking these massive armies
As the
just
Norman
go and battle
forces set
someone.
off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
That's crazy. Right, so north to York. All right, so road to York. We got a
William
lot
the
of
Conqueror
marching to
marched
do.
north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York.
Man, this is gonna be brutal.
But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies.
All right,
He
so
would take the towns back by force.
I guess capture Middlethorpe. So we're gonna have to capture each of the villages one by one until we get to the city that's occupied by the so-called rebels. So we are going to use our scouts first. Got some sheeps. Where are these goats? I think those are sheep. Yep. Oh, there is the enemy's scout. We have a couple of mercenaries here, or troops. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this spy here. We can send in the second scout. At least then we'll have a good circle of what we're exactly going up against. That way we hopefully don't have too many surprises. I'm probably not gonna be able to collect any of these sheep anyways, or do anything with them anyways. Okay, so we got about 2 battalions worth of guys. All these people are obviously going to go inside the town center, so Let's see what we can achieve with what we have. Okay, so I don't know if I am going to launch everyone in at the same time. Okay, no, yeah, we are definitely gonna have to just launch everyone in one shot. Okay, so let's just go in. Spread out some of these bowmen. Looks like we're getting no resistance from the people. Or now we are. Alright, well, or actually, they're just running. Hopefully we can take this town hall. Perfect, beautiful.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe,
We're,
establishing their presence in the north.
we took them, they had
With
no
reinforcements to
chance.
his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
I'm gonna send these guys up ahead, just so that we don't get surprised by any incoming attacks. I don't think anyone's gonna be coming from this side. This scout over here. I don't think anyone can get ahead over here, but... Okay, I'm gonna just keep this guy over here. So now at least we got some overhead of exactly what we're going to be facing once these guys decide to come and attack us. We got the sheep here. Alright, I'm gonna get another farm. Okay, let's spread some of these guys out. Keep the king close. These guys can probably go here just in case. Alright, so they can go and harvest. Let's get some more villagers. Alright, so what is this guy? Okay, it's just a scout. Okay, so we can't get any upgrades. What can we get to build? So we can build a wall. I'm gonna need the barracks first. Don't think I can build anything else. We have the lumber camp, the mining camp, the mill, obviously, so these guys can go and hand everything, all the food from the farms to the mill, which we don't need. Go and build that over here. At least then I'm not going to be going into here because it's just going to give a way for these guys to come and attack. Okay, now do I have a mining camp close by? I don't think I do. Or sorry, yeah, mining camp. So do we have any gold deposits? No. Alright, so we have to build 4 additional farms. We have to assign 5 villagers to the woods, the lumber. Build 2 additional houses as well. Okay, so let's just build a bunch. People. Let's get this guy to the farm. This person can build. Do I not have enough wood? I think that's the problem here. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna need at least villagers can drop off food at this building. Okay, so this is gonna be the mill, so we're gonna have to get the mill, so that way I can get some of the farm food or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's just put these guys straight to the mill. What's going on? Ooh. Alright, so let's send them up. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'll send this guy back. Okay, so let's get a mill going. That way we can hand in the food around these people, so they don't have to keep going back to the town center. Push these guys back. So it's good that our scout caught on to that. Alright, so we need to get at least one more, so let's do this. After she's done, it's going to be the last one that we're going to need, so we need some homes. Okay, let's get a house here. Alright, so we need at least one more villager. Okay, that is done. Okay, you're going to build another farm here. Alright, so we can get survival tech, increases villagers' armor by 1. We don't need that. Increases the carry capacity of villagers by 5, movement speed by 150. Let's do that. Right, you gonna bring your wood. We don't have enough for a house yet. We just need 5 more. Okay, don't think anyone's gonna be coming from this side, so we'll spread this guy over here. Build the last house now. She'll go back to getting that wood. And now we're gonna just be building as many guys as we can. You go back to farming. Bring that sheep back. Gonna send this guy off to go and collect more sheep.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
That's for sure. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, let's get these guys to the front lines ASAP.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna build a couple more men. Requirements feudal age, so we cannot. Man, let's see, do you have anything here? Nope. Okay, we definitely don't want this guy to die. Send in our troops. I don't know why this guy's targeting my my scout. Guy's got a problem with my scout here. Alright, so the next town is pretty close. Ooh, okay. So these guys are definitely gonna have to go in first. Yeah, I gotta watch out. They might have some spies or something. Okay, let's keep these guys here for now. Let's send in the scouts. Let's go do some spying. See what information we can get first. We don't want to go in blind into our attacks. Right, let's see. So we can see they got some guys. They got a gold deposit here, a gold mine, which we definitely are going to need. They got walls, which is not good. Ooh, they also got a stone too. Okay, so they don't have too many men. Okay, well, let's send these guys over here. It looks like we have some brush here. Okay, those are just villagers. Please don't attack my scout. Alright, let's send our men in now. Use? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have an opening. Alright, so let's send these guys to the hill here. Send our troops over. Stay away from the city gates here. Alright, I think they stand no chance whatsoever here. I think we're in the clear. I don't know who in their right mind leaves an entire village open with the side of a wall, but anyways. Okay, we gotta make sure we get these bowmen first. Okay, let's take the town center. Classic Age of Empires Molotov or fire burning, whatever you want to call it. You just grab flames and then burn down the buildings. Okay, avoid attacking buildings, reversers, capture towns. Was I supposed to? I'm confused here. Defeat the rebels. I mean, there's no one in the town though. Maybe I gotta take this down. Unless that they're hiding inside these buildings. Which could be the case. Oh, it is. It's just one guy. Oh, there goes the town center.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Okay, this is not good. Okay, so let's spread these guys out.
The Danes withdrew to their camp, but would soon
Where's the
return
king?
unless William met their demands for gold. Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Yeah, well, that's the question. Where is William? Where is the king? Okay, so you're telling me this whole time we go and take over the city without the king there. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. I don't know how I managed to do that, but that's a complete epic fail, that's for sure. Okay, so let's rebuild this village town center now that we destroyed it. Okay, so let's get the scout somewhere so that he can give us a heads up when we're about to get attacked. Okay, so this guy can stay here. Where is the other scout? Okay, these guys can stay there. Oh, I think he oh, no, he's right here. Oh, he died. Okay, so now we have the king back. Okay, so let's get more villagers. Okay, assign these guys to the farm. 2 to the gold mine, and then 1 to stone. Okay, stone, you know what? Probably gold. Okay, so what is this? The market. So I can definitely start trading. Well, I mean, I can sell and buy stuff. I don't have the donkeys yet. Okay, let's put this guy here. Okay, so we do have, what is this? I think this is optional. Send gold tribute to Danes or destroy the Dane camp. Alright, so I think I know what you guys are all going to want, and that's to destroy the Dane camp. So, let's go and do that. Okay, so, you know what? This guy can stay here. Okay, so let's just get, where is it? The barracks. We're going to need at least one, so let's put that here. And then it's probably an ideal idea to close this off. Okay, so now we have a builder to do that. Let's see. I need to close this off. Okay, let's see if I can do any more upgrades. What's this? Increases hunt and carry capacity, blah, blah, blah. Villagers deal 100% damage. No. Requirements. Okay, so we need to go into the next age. Okay, advance to the feudal age. Build a dark age landmark built by villager. Requires 400 food, 200 gold. Okay, well, I don't think I can do that. Okay, how much food are we getting? So we have a lot of food. We don't have a lot of stone and gold. So let's just... Okay, how am I gonna go? Okay, there you go. Now I can go. Okay, so we have between the two upgrades here for the advancements, we have the Council Hall. Produces archers at 100% speed from the landmark. Or then we have the Abbey of Kings. Heals all nearby out of combat units by 2 every 1.5 seconds. So we have healing. Or we can just get a lot of archers. I'm gonna go with the Council Hall. So we're gonna need some space. I'm gonna build that at the main town center here. So let's go and build this over here. Alright, so while they do that, where's this guy? Okay, you get the gate. Perfect. You guys also close this off. Okay, I want at least... Wait, these are villagers. Whoops. Okay, you can go and farm. You have at least one more. You can go to gold. Okay, so these guys can stay here. So let's get the king back. Okay, so let's send this guy off. And let's go see what we're up against. So always remember if you... Oh, okay, well, there you go. That's why I did that. Okay, so... Am I gonna battle this out? Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not joking around. Yeah, here come the Danes.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to defend this. Guys are now attacking the village. Okay, so it's good that I chose the archers, that's for sure. So these guys have a lot of armor. Okay, we need more troops. Let's get some man-at-arms, heavy melee infantry, the vanguard. So let's get some vanguard. How many of these guys? Okay, so it looks like they are retreating.
William's army held back the Danes' attack.
Beautiful.
But they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Yeah, well, we're not paying anyone in gold, so we're gonna take them down. That's the goal here. Okay, so I'm gonna get some troops to be built here. By the looks of it, we almost have the council hall being finished off. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get more vanguards here. I don't think we really need the spears, so they're good anti-cavalry, susceptible to light range attacks, weak versus heavy infantry. So the good thing, or the bad thing about the Danes is they have a lot of heavy infantry, so as many vanguards as we can get. I think I'm going to build also the archery range, so we're gonna need that. Okay, so we have a person sleeping. Okay, you build that. Okay, we're gonna need all the guys we can get, so let's send these guys back here. We don't have any more available troops. More vanguards, so we are almost done. the council hall here. Alright, so you guys can continue farming. Actually, there's berries here. Alright, so we just went into the next age. Okay, so we can either delete this. Okay, so let's go lumber. You guys can come here. I'm gonna get some upgrades. Increase the villagers gathering for wood by 15%. Double the rate at which villagers drop down the trees. Okay, let's just do that one. Alright, see, let's see. Gold gathering technically increase the villagers gathering for gold. These guys are attacking us again. Okay, let's send them. Yeah, these guys basically are all just like heavy infantry guys. Okay, so probably gonna get the upgrades after. Yeah, get out of here, you Danes. Okay, England survives one more battle. Okay, so let's get a second barracks. Okay, it seems like a good spot for now. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna increase the area here. Okay, she needs to go back. Okay, how many of the guys? Okay, so we got a substantial amount. Okay, so they produce archers. So you know what? In the meantime... Okay, so... Ooh, wow. Okay, I thought it was going to be instantly, but the speed at which that this produces the troops is fast. Okay, so... Okay, we're going to send in backup. Okay, she can get the upgrades going, or this barracks. Okay, so let's send this guy. And let's see what we're up against here. So we have some pathways. So we have options of where to travel. That looks like that is the Danes that's potentially protecting one of the villages. Or to the city. Okay, let's see how big this camp is. I got a feeling it's going to be a considerable size. Yeah, these guys got walls.
The Normans discovered the source of the Danes' threat. An outpost on the water.
Okay.
William had a choice. Bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
All right, so they got two static defenses. They got 2 outposts. I don't know if these shoot. I think they do. They have their navy, I guess, here dropping off all the Danes. There's some gold, so yeah, we're gonna need some firepower to take on these guys, but we definitely can do it. They stand no match, and now that we got the upgrades, we can definitely do this now. Okay, get some more archers. Send these guys off to the battle. These guys can come in for a pincer attack here. I gotta see if I can get some upgrades for the bowmen. Turn them to longbowmen. Okay, here they go again. The last retreat. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. So tell me if you guys managed to reach the end of episode, all to the very end here. Tell me if you guys like this special edition for the channel. So basically, the Thursday, I'm just gonna do special edition games until I finish them. And yeah, so showcases normally is everything, and then the schedule continues, of course. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We just played 2 of the first missions, and yeah, so very interesting. We're learning the history of England and Danes attacking. I'm assuming many of you know, maybe you don't. Yeah, so that's it for everything. I'll catch you guys in the next one, so see you then.